between Joey's Gold and Crescent's as the umpire throws the ball high in the air, tapped down there by the Crescent's ruckman, picked up here for the Joeys. They get a quick kick around the corner there by Lee Zelenowski. It goes down to half forward for Crescent's. The mark taken down there by Sean Flanagan. He's long kick down towards the forward line, and the big fella comes out from full forward and has taken a good mark, and this is Adrian Nations. Plays on quickly. Oh, the umpire's over the mark. The player's gone. This is the third time that the Crescents have had the benefit of 50 metres, and a very crucial one, this one, because it's going to put Adrian Nation right in the 10-yard square. His first kick didn't make the distance, but this could give the Crescents a handy lead here as he comes in with the drop punt steadies, and straight through it goes. His first goal for the morning, and Crescents third, and Joey's paid the penalty there of the 50-metre penalty. Very good to see a good crowd here down one side of the oval here. It's all the Joey's supporters, and over on the far side of the ground we've got the Crescents camp, and at the early hour of Saturday morning, it's very good to see that the parents take a great interest in these under 13 games as the umpire throws the ball in the air again. Up they go. It's Crescents again. Get the tap down. Comes out here. Oh, good play here, and picked up nicely and kicked forward by Sean Rundle down to half forward. A good running mark taken down there by Sean O'Leary. He kicks towards a pocket. A bouncing ball favours the Crescents player. Over the line it goes, out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in down there in the forward pocket. Crescent's attacking end of the ground. This production is brought to you proudly by Guest Video as we see the ball thrown in. Good ruck work done there for the Joey side by Lee Zelenowski, but the free kick's been picked out for Crescents and goes to Sean Flanagan. Flanagan now would be kicking on a very acute angle, probably 35 metres out. A lovely kick off the boot, a beautiful kick for a junior footballer, and it's gone straight through the centre, and that's another goal on the board to Crescents, and they seem to be racing away from the Joey's goal side here in this early stages of the second quarter. And as I just said, for an under 13 boy, that was a great kick for goal because he was on a very acute angle, and he went back, and it was a nice long high kick, and it went straight through the centre. And as we see now, the Guest Video Production second quarter scoreboard, Crescents 4 goals, 125, leading Joey's Gold, who are on 1 goal to 8. The bounce in the centre comes down. Oh, the ball's missed there for the Joey's Gold by Jared Wood, but he's on his hands and knees trying to get it out for his side. But the umpire's called for the ball, and we'll have a ball up just wide of the centre. Right, up it goes, comes down here. Here's Joey's going into attack now through Nathan Panozzo. Kicks out to half forward, a race for the ball now. It'll be slippery guy. Good pick up there by the Joey's player, Michael Finelli. He kicks down to half forward. They dive on top of the ball. A pack develops, but the umpires call for it, and will ball it up. Half forward flank, Joey's Gold attacking end. Comes in now, throws the ball up high. Up they go. Tap down here. It's picked up nicely for the Joey's side there by Jared Wood, was it? But the mark's been taken in defence again for the Crescent side. They kick the ball out here to half back flank over the heads of the players. It goes. Rundle's in there trying to pick it up. He's got it now. Spins around. Kicks down to centre wing. The mark not taken there by Nathan Panozzo for the Joey side, but he's in there. Tries to soccer it off the ground. It goes wide. Tapped nicely on by Christian McMahon for the Joey's goal. Gained about 10 metres, but it's gone across the line, and we'll have a throw in on half forward flank. In it comes now. They set themselves, tapped over the back, grabbed here for the Joey's goal side, kick round the corner there by Campbell Hodson, down towards half forward. But again, defenders here for the Crescents take the mark, play on quickly, kick down towards the centre. A nice mark taken by the small player there, and Chris Rock now. He's kicked down to half forward. Oh, good defensive play by Joey's, tapped it forward, but unfortunately it's coming through as Flanagan for the Crescent side. That was good play a while ago there by David Upham for the Joey's goal side to defend there. Half forward now, picked up here and kicked forward there by Sean O'Leary down towards the forward line. Over it comes now. The little fella picks it up again, roving well in the pocket there for the Crescent side, Chris Allen, but his kick's offline this time. 1 point as a result, but it was a good effort by the little fella, and he's doing everything right down in that forward pocket. He waits for the crumbs and he swoops on it. Kicked out of now from that point by the Joeys, comes out wide where it's marked by Andrew Strack. Andrew now from half back comes around this half back line, kicks towards centre wing, floats towards the boundary line, too far for his teammate there. Over the line it goes, and we'll have a throw in centre wing right in front of us here this morning. Players jostling while they're waiting for the ball to come back. They're keen, these young fellas, pushing and shoving as the ball in it comes now. The high throw-in, up it goes, over the back of the pack it goes, grabbed here by into Nong, kicks down towards half forward in front. It's a marks built there by O'Leary. Two Joey's players collide as O'Leary's kick goes wide over the line, I think, on the full. No, the umpire's called for a throw-in, and on half forward now for the Crescent side. Waiting for the boundary umpire to bring the ball back into play. In it comes now. Jostling there. It's picked up here and kicked out of defence wide there for the Joey's goal side by Andrew Strack. And we'll have another throw in closer to the centre wing this time. And the ruckman will do it all over again. Into player comes over the back of the pack. It's grabbed there by Joey's goal player. Unfortunately for him, in Nathan Panozzo, it's gone over the line on the full, and the free kick to be taken on centre wing, is it? Just while we've got a break in the play here, the Joey's goal coached by Glenn Holston, and the Crescents coached by Alan Rundle. It's good to see that these parents or adults take the time out to teach these young fellas the arts of the game, as we see the free kick now taken by Sean O'Leary. He's kicked down towards the half-forward line over the back of the pack, marked for Joey's, but it's called play on. Rundle's in there. He can't pick the ball up. Bottled up, and we'll have a ball up half-forward flank for the Crescent side. Umpire comes in now, throws the ball high, up they go. The ruck work done there for the Crescent by Daniel Reevey, gets it to turf. A battle now for the ball, battling hard there for the Joey side, and kicking the ball out towards a half back line there. It was the number 9 Guernsey and Matthew Cook. Taken further forward here by Rundle, holding the Joey's play. Yes, good umpiring there. Rundle was sweating on the player, and he done well. Has got the free kick in the back pocket. Right now, Joey's goal, kicked the ball round towards the half-back line, but O'Leary's in there again to take the mark on half-forward flank. O'Leary to put the Crescents back into attack, comes in now, centres the ball towards an half-forward. Oh, good mark taken there by the big fella for Joey's goal in Nathan Panozzo. Panozzo now kicks the ball down here towards the centre wing. Up they go, and the mark not paid to Andrew Strack. I thought it could have been for effort by the Joey's goal player, but the umpires call for it, and we'll have a ball up on between centre wing and half forward flank for the Crescent. Comes in now, throws the ball up high, up they go. It's brought to turf, comes out wide. Chance here for the Crescent side to soccer the ball through forward by Damien Jones, but it's gone across the line, and we'll have another throw in. In the ball comes, not a very good throw in this time, but it comes to ground all around the shoulder there to the Joey's player, and the free kick to be taken by Lee Zelenowski. Plays on now, kicks the ball down towards centre wing. Crescents bring the ball to turf, get a quick kick. That was good play there by the Crescent player in Kent Age. It goes down towards half forward. Joey's out of defence, kick the ball down towards centre wing. It's tapped across the line, and we'll have a throw in on the centre wing here for right in front of us, and that was good play down there on the half-back line by Christian McMahon for the Joeys. It comes to turf. Chance here for the Crescents player, caught close to the boundary line. Too high, the umpire says, and the free kick will be taken by Kevin Rocknow. Kevin Rocknow now, centre wing to put Crescents into attack, kicks the ball towards centre half forward, eludes all players. Joey's being held without the ball. Oh, surely to goodness he should have got a free kick there, but he doesn't. Rundle now kicks the ball forward, but in defence the mark's taken down there for Joey's by Paul Burke. Burke now kicks the ball back towards centre half back. Coming through strongly there was Sean Flanagan. It hits the turf, picked up here for him by Inthanong. His long kick towards a goal. Unfortunately, he's off target for the Crescent side, and 1 point is the result from that kick. And we'll wait now for the Joey's goal player to bring the ball back into play, and it's going to be kicked in for them by Martin Rowan. Rowan now comes out here towards a half-back flank, a high kick, a nice kick too. Oh, up high there before acceptance. It was Nathan Panozzo. Couldn't take its kick forward, though, for Crescent. In front, taking the mark down there for Joey's goal is Martin Rowan. Now Martin Rowan from the back pocket kicks towards half-back flank. Out they come. It hits the turf over there. Going through strongly and picking up here is a Joey's player. Kicks it round towards centre wing. Oh, wait for the bounce. Going in nicely there for the Crescents was Kent Age and takes it across the line. Good defensive play. The little fella Daniel Spokes was waiting for the bounce to come to him, and the Crescents chipped in. Right from the ruck, it's picked up there by Panozzo as it kicks down towards the centre wing. A chance now picked up here. Caught was the Crescents player. And the free kick's been paid on centre wing, and it'll go for Joey's goal player and Christian McMahon. Now Christian McMahon from centre wing to drive him into attack. A high kick down towards half forward over the heads of the players. It goes racing for the ball. There was Michael Finelli. He couldn't do anything with it. Crescents can't do anything. Here's a chance for young Spokes. Picks the ball up, gets a short kick forward, but it's a defence again of the Crescents. Kick the ball wide towards the centre of ground. Oh, well picked up there by Andrew Strack for the Joey side. Unfortunately, he loses it. Good handball to a teammate there, put him under a little bit of pressure, but the chances there, free kick's been picked out and paid to Crescent, and the free kick to be paid, taken there by Sean Flanagan. Right, Flanagan now. No, it's going the other way. Sorry, no one knew what was going on there. And the Joey's player got the free kick. He's kicked down forward. The mark not taken down there by Michael Finelli, but he's good enough to get it down further forward. Grabbed here for them by Jared Wood. Jared Wood now, it's got a chance. A high kick towards the goal line, floating, but it doesn't float enough. And 1 point is the result to the Joey side, and that was off the boot of Jared Wood. Right now, Crescents to bring this ball back into play. A good kick from out to half-back line. Up they fly. The mark couldn't drop there by Panozzo at the bottom of the pack. Down by picked out a free kick, and it's to be taken for the Crescent side by Daniel Reevy. Right, he kicks over half-back flank out over there. Eludes all players. A chance now for Matthew Cook. He gets a kick forward, but again, it's a defensive Crescents. Take the mark, kick the ball quickly down towards centre wing. Racing for the ball there. Oh, just couldn't trap it though. Was David Upham for the Joey side, but he's good enough to force the ball forward, and his teammate over there sockets the ball along. Gains about 10 metres. Over the line it goes, and we'll have a throw in on half-forward flank for the Crescents. Boundary umpire brings the ball into play. Over the back of the pack it goes. Joey's now get a chance of out with handball to where it's here to Nathan Panozzo. He's kicked down forward, but again it's the Crescents defenders who take the mark across half back. They play on quickly now, and that was a good mark taken down there by Grant Creeley. He's kicked towards the centre of the ground as marked there by Rundle. Goes out wide. He's got a teammate on the far side of the ground. He found him too. He's kicked down to half forward. Up they go. In front was a big fella there. O'Leary couldn't take it. Good defence though by the Joey's player. Earned himself a free kick because he never gave up then. He was caught behind in the initial stages, but and this player is Paul Burke. A kick down towards the centre of the ground. Up they fly, hits the turf. Crescents but it's Joey's who get a quick kick out. Up in the air it goes. Picked up here for the Crescent side, and they kick the ball down to half forward. Good mark by the little fella there, and Chris Allen plays on quickly, kicks the ball down towards the forward line. Here's a chance now for the Crescent's players. Over it goes. Good handball it was from Adrian Nation. The ball's going close to the boundary line. Crescents again in front. The little fella's at the bottom of the pack again in Chris Allen. He's a live wire down there on the forward line, but it's gone across the line and we'll have a throw in. Boundary umpire throws the ball in. Up they go. No one can do anything with this. Close to the boundary line it goes, and we'll have another throw in. That's a better throw in, longer throw in. Over the back, it's grabbed out of the ruck and kicked forward there by Adrian Nation, but it's Joey's in defence. Bumped as he kicks the ball there was a player in David Upham, and it's gone across the line on the full, and the free kick to be taken on between half forward flank and forward pocket for the Crescent side, and be taken by Sean Rundle. Right, the umpire's called it back. He's got a kick over the mark, and Rundle, the ball will come back to Rundle, and he'll have another shot for goal. Right, Rundle now kicks the ball in towards the forward line. Up they fly. Up high there was a Joey's player, but it hits the turf. Picked up nicely for the Crescent side there by Fetsmog Infernong. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly, but that was great play down there. He waited at the bottom of the pack, swooped on the ball, ran around the front of the pack, screwed it over his shoulder, and has kicked another goal for the Crescents. He's kicked 1-1 for this morning, and quite a lively player for the Crescent side. Right now, waiting for the ball to come back to the centre of the ground. Umpire throws the ball high, up it goes. Knocked down here for Crescent's, grabbed though for the Joey side. A good mark and good play on football here for them by Simon Owen. Kicks the ball wide. Here's a chance for him. It's grabbed for them now by Michael Finelli. He dodges around one. A long kick towards a goal. Will it bounce right for him? No, it's Crescent's running back again, taking a mark, running with the flight of the ball was Troy Julian. His kick out wide where his teammates over there, he sockers the ball off the ground, deludes all players. Here's a chance for the Joeys, picked up nicely here for them, and they kick the ball towards a pocket. A race for it down there in the pocket. Here's a chance for young Spokes. He gets a little kick, his teammate, it goes through his hands, a greasy ball there in Luke Massey. Couldn't do anything with it. The scramble now, it's picked up down there and a shot over the shoulder for the Joey side, close to the line by Jared Wood, but it's the defence again. The Crescents clear the ball out here to half-back. Close to the boundary line it goes. A race for the ball now as these Crescents run onto it. Tapped the ball on the ground once. Kicked the ball high towards centre wing as the siren sounds to end the first half here of the K-Shield grand final between Crescents and Joey's Gold in the under-13 grand final, as I say, of the Newtown Little League. And a very good first half of football here this morning by both sides. Crescents getting on top there in that second quarter. And we'll have the guest video Productions half-time scoreboard up very shortly, but goal kickers for the Crescents, Sean Rundle's kicked one, Fitzmog Infant Ong has kicked one, Chris Allen's kicked one, Sean Flanagan's kicked one, Adrian Nations has kicked one. There we are. Half-time scoreboard shows Crescents on 5-3-33, leading Joey's Gold on 1 goal 3 and 9 at half-time. Goal kickers for the Joey's Gold, Ryan Watson has kicked their one and only goal. We'll take a short break and be back very shortly for the second half here this morning.